Well, hello there. I'm Pete LaFrance, the old Growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. If this is your first time here, what we do is we take a look at a can of beer or a bottle of beer. We read what's on the label, see what the brewery is trying to sell us. We crack it open and see if it meets expectations. If you enjoy these types of programs, I would certainly appreciate it if you clicked on the subscribe button and the bell button. That way you won't miss any of our presentations, and a thumbs up, always appreciated. For those of you who have been here before, here we go. This time from the Torch and Crown Brewing Company in Manhattan, we have their double IPA. It's called Upside. And there it is, Upside. I would turn it upside down, but I'm not going to because I have to open the can. Okay, what does it tell us? It tells us, wow, little teeny tiny print. I tell you what, I'm going to put it in the description box below. This is all right. What it does tell me is it's 9% alcohol by volume. It's got 1 pint in here, and that's about it. So it's a 1 pint double IPA. It was canned, oh geez, I can't read that. It looks like February 5th. No, 5. It's tough to read that one. But all right, so what are we expecting from the folks at Torch and Crown? Well, we're expecting a double IPA, which means to me a brown ale, but in this case it's going to be hazy. It's the hazy crazy days these days, so it's going to be a hazy beer, a hazy semi-amber beer with a nice crisp white head. As far as the flavors go, I would say that the aromatics and the flavors would match in the way that I've had some of the Torch and Crowns before. So I know their yeasts give off a rather pleasant ester for ales. So it'll be interesting to see. I think I've tasted this before. If I have, I'm going to put a banner up there, and we can see if I think the same thing as I did before. But I'm expecting a standard IPA, but it's a doubles, which means it has a little bit more hops than expected or than normal, and that is what we're looking for. So let's crack this open and see if it meets expectations. Also, we do tastings a little bit different here. Most people do a sight, sniff, and sip, and then evaluate. What we do is we do a sight, a sip, and then a sniff, because sometimes the nose deceives you, and I'll let Fred Dex, Master Sommelier, explain it to you. Here we go. Okay, it's hazy. Yes, sir, it is. And it's got, oh, geez, it's got a nice amber color. Look at that. And does it build a good head? Yes, it does. No, not quite as creamy. Wow. I can smell those hops from here. Before we taste it, another thing we do is make sure we test the thermometer. Beers, ales should be around 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Lagers should be around 40, a little bit less. What have we got here? 52 degrees Fahrenheit, so that would be perfect for an ale, which is what we're looking for. India Pale Ale. Right temperature. It looks right. Let's see how it tastes. Oh, whoa! If that didn't have a nice malt wave that comes in right afterwards, this would be hot tea. But, wow. This has to be one of the most emphatic India Pale Ales double India Pale Ales that I've had. Let's go for the aroma. Wow. There is an unusual My brain says cabbage, but my intelligence says not cabbage. It's got to be something else. But that's the first ringer-dinger on the olfactory senses. There are two sets of hops going on in here. One was the bittering hops and one of the aromatics. And they work very well together, especially on top of a very full-bodied malt. It waits a while to come up and visit you again, but wow. That has got to be one of the most intense IPAs I have had in a long time. So, does Torch and Crown's Upside meet expectations? It certainly does. I'm the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.